Hello Pisces, today I'm going to do a general reading for your sign for love for the next 2 weeks of January. This is going to be a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with everyone. Just take what resonates and leave what does not. So tapping into the energy of Pisces for January, love connections, please. The next 2 weeks. What can Pisces expect in their love life? You've got death in reverse as well. Death and temperance in reverse. Okay. I'm going to pull a few more cards. Okay, 7 of Cups. Everybody seems to be feeling very confused lately. Just had the 7 of Cups with 2 previous readings and I got the Death in reverse. You've got Temperance in reverse. Okay. What does Pisces need to know about their love life in the next 2 weeks? Goodness me. Looks like somebody's very bored of waiting around and somebody else is not making a decision. Been some kind of painful ending. A resistance to change and balance out a connection. Lots of confusion, boredom, waiting. Because here you've got the 10 of Swords and the 9 of Swords. Okay. And you've got the 5 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. I'm going to get my other deck to clarify. Please clarify the Death in reverse. Clarify Death in reverse. Ooh, there is some. This is heavy. This feels heavy. 5 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles. It seems like you're in connection with someone that you saw a lot of potential with, but you've been... Maybe there's no communication at the moment. And somebody's feeling very resistant to change. Clarify Temperance in reverse, please. And then you've got the Fool. Moving on, maybe. Clarify Temperance in reverse, please. Either you are moving on or this person feels like you are moving on because you're tired of waiting. You're bored of waiting for them. Temperance in reverse. There's going to be some clarity. Ace of Swords. Some sort of communication that's going to bring clarity. But currently there's a pause. I don't feel like you're talking to this person at the moment. Someone's feeling very defensive, okay. And you're not currently speaking to this person. There's something very out of balance, very heavy. You're feeling like you've got no clarity. You're feeling confused. Clarify the 7 of Cups. For Pisces. The 8 of Pentacles. A lot of effort has gone into something. Something that's left you feeling very confused. Clarify. And there's been a tower. Or there's going to be a tower. Something shaken up. It looks like you put a lot of energy into a connection, or somebody has put a lot of energy into a connection that suddenly something's changed suddenly. There's no communication currently, or very little communication currently, because somebody's on the defense. Somebody's not willing to change, not willing to communicate, maybe. Clarify the Four of Cups. The Two of Cups. Somebody's bored of waiting for some kind of harmony in this connection. I mean, the Two of Cups is usually tied to soulmates. And then clarified also by the Five of Cups, it might be that you're focusing too much on what's gone. Or you're focusing, or they're focusing too much on what's gone. To bring harmony back into this connection, or into your love life, if it is moving forward and you're leaving somebody in the past, you need to stop focusing on what's gone. Be grateful for what you have. Maybe put some time and energy into yourself, because this feels very heavy. This feels very heavy. There's lots of confusion, there's no clarity. I feel like you've got no, what's the word? No closure. I feel like you've got no closure currently. This is really heavy. So I feel like you need to put more time and energy back into yourself, focusing on yourself, loving yourself. It's hard, really hard, and I get that, but it's something that you need to do to move on. It looks like this is a connection you need to move on from. You need to move forward from a connection that wasn't bringing you any happiness or joy. It looks like there was a lot of waiting around. So the Three of Wands is clarified by the Three of Wands and the Three of Swords. And that's a lot of threes as well. So it could be some kind of third party situation. There could be you've waited around a lot for somebody that's not come. The Chariot. But you're going to move on. It does look like you're going to move forward without this person. The Ten of Pentacles. Please clarify the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. Maybe you need to surround yourself with family. The Eight of Swords. Surround yourself with those that love you, because it looks like you're feeling restricted in some kind of way. And that you need the King of Wands, Queen of Wands, and the Page of Cups. Okay, so to me, it looks like you've gone through some sort of really heavy, like heartbreak. You wanted some harmony in this connection. I feel like this is a connection that's ending, that you need to move on from, because it looks like to move on from this connection that looks very heavy, very toxic, kind of like no closure, no clarity, lots of defensive energy, lots of confusion, lots of waiting around and feeling hurt, a lot of hurt. But if you move on from this, if you put more focus into yourself, if you put more focus into spending time with people who love you, who appreciate you, who value you, who recognize your worth, you're going to come out stronger. You're going to meet someone who is your equal. because you've got the King and Queen of Wands here with the Page of Cups, and the Page of Cups is a messenger of emotional. There's a connection. You know what they say, when one door closes, another one opens. So we have to work on this restricted energy that we currently have, because the Eight of Swords is very much feeling restricted, not seeing your worth, not seeing your value. And believe me, you are very valuable. So, and your family believe it. 2 Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. You're a very abundant person that can bring in and manifest a healthier and happier relationship. So let's have a look at what your future connection will be looking like, because this current connection is definitely not looking very healthy. It definitely looks like it's something that you need to move on from. You've also got the World at the bottom of the deck. The World is completion of a cycle. So you are going to move on from this toxic connection into a connection that is just more abundant, more loving, someone who sees your worth, sees your value. So for Pisces, what does their near future love life look like, please? Future connections in love for Pisces. Future connections in love for Pisces, the Queen of Cups. Future connections in love for Pisces, please. Yeah, there is. So you've got the Queen of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, the Four of Wands. Future connections for Pisces, please. The Page of Cups, the Eight of Swords. Again, this is about your limiting, self-limiting beliefs. Let go of your self-limiting beliefs. Spend time working on you. Spend time. Delve into self-love. Seriously, because I've had to do that recently, and I can't explain like just how much it changes you. It's so important to put yourself first and love yourself. And if you put the work into yourself, you're healing. The Queen of Cups is someone who has a very healing energy. She's very creative, has nurturing abilities, psychic abilities. And the King of Wands. Okay, so we'll leave it there. And at the bottom of the deck, you have got the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords, again, it's all about communication, truth, clarity. It seems to me like you are going to meet somebody who is very passionate. The Queen of Cups is you. So gender is not specific in tarot. If there are any men watching this, this can be male or female energy. It doesn't matter that it's a queen. The Queen of Cups is you, Pisces energy. So you are somebody who is very nurturing. You may meet a fire sign, specifically potentially a Leo. So the King of Wands is, so Leo is the King of Wands court card, I believe. And but it could be any other fire sign, but specifically Leo. I feel like a very fiery energy, passionate energy. There will be passion in this relationship. It will be a relationship with a lot of potential, a lot to celebrate. You might dream of each other. Page of Cups can be a dreamer, also a messenger with emotional, you know, love, basically. A messenger of love, essentially. So, yeah. So yeah, move on from whatever this toxic relationship was. Pull all your energy into yourself. Love yourself. Heal. And doors are going to open to this amazing connection. Your next connection looks like it is going to be someone who helps you with all your self-limiting beliefs as well, but you do need to work on that. So I'm going to leave this reading here. Thank you so much for watching. If you got this far, if it resonated, please do let me know, and I hope to see you in the next one.